took the train all the way out here so we can visit Chinatown. I have no clue how big it is or if there's anything to see. We'll find out. I just googled Chinatown Seoul and this came up. It's right over here and it looks super pretty already. Let's go and check it out. So it's actually all of this area here. It says 250 meters at the top here. I think what we're gonna do, go up to the left all the way that way and then back in this way. And then walk a bit around over here. Let's try it. I actually feel like it's kind of like a theme park or a film set we're walking around when it looks like this. It's super beautifully made also on this side. The gate here. It actually doesn't look that interesting that way. So maybe let's just continue up the road. I would say the whole theme park feeling is not getting smaller. But take a look at all of these like teddies. It's not called a rendering machine, right? It's this arcade game where you can win a teddy. So it really have this theme park kind of vibe, which I don't feel like I ever experienced in the Chinatown before. Not that I visit that many, but the one in Bangkok is just all food. It's so funny, and here also some kind of game, like there will be in a theme park, and on the other side of the road here, same thing. Like here you can shoot guns. It's a little bit surreal. There is a place in Copenhagen called Bakken, the hill, which is have this kind of vibe. Like it's a small little theme park, and it's very much like this, except this is like China themed. I'm actually a little bit speechless. However, we are almost the only ones here also. And also this coffee place here. Like it looks completely like something from a theme park. Or Disney World or something like that. It is very cute with all of these cafes. But it really feels like a theme park / very touristy thing. This building here is so beautiful. And then I just saw that the roof here also have all kinds of stuff on it. Let's continue up. This must be a place where you can rent different dresses for pictures also. I would say, as I said in the start, I didn't really have any expectations because I didn't know anything about anything here. But right now I would say I didn't expect this at all. Extremely beautiful that everything have this red color. Back that way, it looks really, really nice that way. I think we're gonna go this way first and then come back and then go this way. I'm still a little bit speechless. I will say, regardless of everything, it's super beautiful here. So at least you can go here for just the beautifulness. Oh, here's a very beautiful staircase. Let's go to the top and then hopefully there will be a view this way also. Just take a look at how beautiful these staircases are. That's incredible how this is done. And again, so beautiful all over here. I don't know if we just keep on being lucky in terms of being all alone, places where we go, or at least almost no people. Right here there are nobody. That's us, that's it. So there already starts to be a view. I think it's even better on the way up. So I'll show you that right after I've shown you this very, very nice sculptures here. All kinds of different animals, and they look like they're supposed to hold candles or something like that. There are all animals here. My guess is, and I'm no expert, this is all the different animals from every year. There's a tiger here, a pig, a dog, chicken, and so on. Horse, might be a frog or a dragon, this one, hard to tell. So here up of the last stairs, and then it looks like it's gonna be the end of the Chinatown thing. There's a wall here and then a staircase up into the woods. Let's just go a little bit into the woods, but first let's check the view here, see how it is. It's super beautiful with the sunlight here. It actually, sorry for that noise in the background, it's some kind of car or whatever playing, I don't know what it is, some kind of prayer or whatever out of a very shitty speaker. It's super annoying. This wall here, it looks so beautiful with the pictures on them from, I guess, different kind of Chinese events. It looks like there are some kind of war stuff going on here from back in the days. I don't know why, if it's just because now in my head everything here is a little bit theme park like, but looking this way also, the way everything is built, it looks a little bit like a theme park. Like, I guess it's just because now it's in my head kind of feeling, but still, it looks very beautiful though, don't get me wrong. It's just, they have this like artificial kind of feel to it. Oh, let's take a look at the wall here. And here's Sunset Cafe, and it looks like it has an amazing view out of the city and some kind of like rooftop balcony kind of thing up there. Pretty sure it's gonna be epic to sit up there and look over the city when the sunset is. As you can hear, people are very noisy back here with some kind of construction, so we're gonna go back, and then I just want to go up these stairs into the forest just to see if there's anything to see. It's really nice and calm up here. I just met two older people walking up here. Other than that, nobody. The airplane is noisy, but other than that, it's very calm and quiet here. And what is this? Oh, of course it's blocked. That's also a thing we've been experienced. Like, I can remember all the way back in Cambodia, where whatever it was also blocked, where we went to see it, and that was under construction. This also looks like we're missing out, and it actually looks like it have an incredible view of the city, but we can't even go there. If this would have been whatever European country, I would just have jumped it and walked out there. Since we're in South Korea and there's cameras everywhere, we're gonna stay on this side of the line. It's a shame though, really a shame. Now we've been a little bit disappointed with this. Let's go up the hill here, and first of all there's a guy walking backwards up this hill, which already now makes me curious. Let's see, it looks like there are some kind of building up there also. It's a really, really nice little park, this one. I'm actually very excited about being here right now. I would say it's a little bit hard to define if this is just a sculpture or it actually have any purpose, like other than being a sculpture. I think it's a sculpture. However, we have to find a way in there also. don't know why, but for some reason it looks super cool when you're on this side and these are leaning over you. Like, it almost feels like they're falling onto you. And then another funny thing, and that's once again like a little sound engineer thing, but there are walls all the way around here. So when I'm speaking, it actually sounds like I'm in a room because the reflection around here is like a room. There's just no ceiling. And then there is this funky sculpture in the middle here. It's kind of destroy the, what is it called? I can't find the words again today. The epicness of the other sculpture here. It looks a little bit like some kind of poop. Let's take a look at how beautiful and peaceful it is this way. Let's see what we can find down here. I can already see now there's a little bit of construction, but it looks like the main attraction, which is probably the view of the harbor area, is not under construction, so we can see that. So that thing there, if I understand it correctly, it will measure the air quality, which is super cool. That you can see it here. You can always see it on the phone, at least in this city. I know other cities in the world you can also do that. I don't know if you can see it in Copenhagen on the weather apps. I can't remember, but I have a little funny story about this in Copenhagen. So 15 years ago they put up something like this, not where you can see it live, but there was just like measuring the air quality, and it didn't put up with the standards of the EU. Like, the air was too poisoned. The way they decided to fix that was to take the measuring machine and move it 2 blocks in from the main road, and then the numbers were fine. It's like, you didn't fix the problem, you just manipulated the numbers by moving the measuring from the main road and 2 blocks in, and that was how they did it. And that was just like, yeah, now it's everything is fine. It's like, it's not fine at all. It looks amazing, this area here, and the view of the harbor, and it looks like the little viewing area from the harbor actually is kind of a boat themed. This little place here up the stairs looks like some kind of memorial. And again, it's super quiet. Maybe it's also because I've been in the center of Seoul for so long. So when it's so peaceful as it is here, it almost feels a little bit weird, but very nice actually. I miss it a bit, I would say, to be these remote places. We will be here again, that's for sure, sooner than later. So if everything goes well, it's gonna be Japan next time, and I think I already changed my mind on how long I'm gonna stay there, because I miss the southeast a little bit. We'll see that. That's in the future. Let's go back to Chinatown. I'm a little bit lost. Where did we come from? Did we take the stairs or did we walk the other way? I see the fence from that beautiful thing that was blocked before. Or we can't even see if it's beautiful. It looks like it's beautiful. It's really nice here in the green with the quietness. Maybe I needed it more than I thought I did. And as we go back down these beautiful colored stairs, let's go and find that little alley, or alley. It was actually like a small road. It looks so beautiful. What we didn't see on the way up was actually there are tiles on the floor here with different kinds of animals, a frog and some other stuff I can't define. I actually just started walking the opposite direction because when I came down the stairs I realized it was actually going this way. But so far, it's just been very touristy stuff. There was a place where everything was Chinese, and then there was this US license plate on the door. Like one from Texas and other places. It's like, what is this? It's so weird. Okay, now it starts to look a little bit pretty again. Still very, what is it called? Theme park. Like it is not a roller coaster, but it is a roller coaster. Like it's a sculpture of a roller coaster. This might be the coolest light pole ever. A flower light pole. And it's all the way up the road. And then there is this building there also. Super cool roof. I just want to get close to this one here. And here it is actually Disney themed Lion King. And then I feel like this snake is from that, what is it called, the Jungle Book it's called in Danish. I can't remember if that's what it's called in English also, but that snake. It's super colorful. Okay. It's super colorful and beautiful, but also very funny. Somebody have a beautiful urban garden. I like that. That is so nice. Urban gardening should be everywhere in all city. All rooftops should be full of urban gardens. Such a big fan of that urban gardening thing. One of my best friends actually had this amazing idea about Copenhagen. He had for at least 20 years. So Copenhagen, every building in the center of the city is kind of the same height. His idea was to make a bridge within between every building and then make a park on all buildings so you could walk around there, have almost like fields of urban gardening on top of that. That would be so amazing if that would happen one day. I doubt it though, but that would be like out of this world. The best thing a city ever would have done to do that. It will also increase the outdoor space in Copenhagen like by thousands of percentage. And could you just imagine walking around Copenhagen at sunset in the summer on the top of the building, walking through parks and gardens up there? Like that is one of the most beautiful and best ideas I ever heard about a city. Hopefully that will happen one day. We got this kind of beautiful road, and I right now feel like it was more beautiful before. Probably the light was a little bit more beautiful before. Like there is no sunlight coming in now. I will say it's definitely a visit to come here, especially when there are no people. If it's full of people, which it looks like when you look at all the stores that they usually are, it's probably a nightmare to be here. But here, this is a Monday, and in Korea, Monday is often like people's day off, so stuff is closed on Monday, like small stores and stuff like that. Coming here like a day like this, where there's nobody, it's actually very nice and calm and beautiful to walk around. And it is nice to see, even though it's a little bit funny that it have that theme park feeling. In general, very beautiful and very nice. And then that little forest area up there, definitely worth a visit, walking around there also. We reached the end here, but it turns and continues this way. And here's something I didn't expect to see in a Chinatown. It looks like a Christian church. It's a tiny little church. Funny little detail with all of the LEDs. And then we have the man himself up there. I've seen so many Chinese restaurants here. Kind of only Chinese restaurants. Also places that sell stuff that doesn't look Chinese. But because it have this touristy feeling, I'm not quite sure if the food is any good around here. Probably some of the places are. I think you really need to look into like which one would be good or not, because I don't think everybody's good. And again, maybe it's because it have this back-in feel from Copenhagen, because I don't think there's any nice restaurants there. It's cheap or expensive, shitty food they sell there. At least when I was there 5-6 years ago, the last time. They have very cheap drinks there, which was the reason why I was there. Now it looks like we reached the end with a very, very flashy sign. I think this is gonna be the end of this little tour around Chinatown. It looks like there is more stuff to see, but I feel like you also have to see a little bit on your own. So yeah, definitely come here and check it out. And maybe you're lucky and there's nobody around when you get here, just like today. I'm super happy that we went and checked this place out. Very funny place in like many ways, but very beautiful, definitely worth a visit. So see you in the next one. Bye.